All right, says I have now. All right. Hello, everyone. What's happening? Um, Ben Anderson here, also known as Big Black Hick. This is a nice set that I've that we call my room, apparently. So we're at day 13 of this pandemic known as coronavirus, and it's been pretty interesting watching what my hometown looks like. Looks like a ghost town at times and everything. For those that saw my video last week, thank you guys very much. Also, thank you for the constructive criticism, especially from Valerie Fletcher and Melissa Moore agreeing with her. That's great. That means you guys actually do care. If you're new, welcome. And I'm just going to, because I say a lot, I decided to actually write what I was going to say down instead of winging it, because clearly I suck at it. So let's get on with the show. Let's see here. Let's see. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. I saw a coyote. I guess they're growing in Maryland. I read somewhere that they started out in the western part of Maryland, like in Carroll County, Allegheny, Washington County, and then somehow they're migrating across the entire state. And I hope that hope they're not really in danger, but from what I've read, they're very particular how they hunt. They like to hunt in packs. They hunt for rodents, so we're not really an issue. From what I read was that the people, if you harass them, that's when they get really defensive. Or in my case, they'll get really hungry. They may eat our next meal. So Wally Cody, watch out. Save the bird runner some time. Chip Boswell mentioned this to me earlier today. He wanted me to ask a question. What meals are you guys making, or what food are you cooking while you're being quarantined? I looked it up, and what they told me that was essential, that's the key word of the day. Essential are beans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a recipe called how to make black bean chili. And what I found about black bean chili, for those that never made chili or those that never made black bean chili, you can also turn it into burgers. So that'd be great thing to add to the menu at the office or at Summers or at Alibis. Wait a minute. Is that my phone click? My phone just blurted out. That's from Terry Chandler. She wrote, "Where am I? Terry, I'm actually sitting in my room in my own home because Governor Hogan told me to." In fact, Governor Hogan said, and I'm going to read this verbatim. Governor Hogan is issuing a stay-at-home order effective at 8 p.m. Now it's already 8:33, so 33 minutes into effect. No Marylander should be leaving their home unless it's for an essential job or reason. Only essential businesses are allowed to remain open. So therefore, places like McDougal's, Hustler Club, Scores, Night Shift, Fantasies, none of these other places that people told me about that I've never been to, they're not considered essential. Only Hooters is. I got another text, apparently. It says, "Damn it, I'm outside at a fire." Were you the same person that was at that fire that was in Calvert County with the guy that got arrested for having 60 people for a bonfire? Not a smart move at all. Not a smart move. Let me just respond back to her. No, I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to do a particular podcast. What's happening? What's going on here? As I was saying, stay-at-home order effective by 8 p.m. It says here, those in violation will receive a misdemeanor. If convicted, then the penalty will be imprisonment up to a year, a $5,000 fine, or both. So you guys can either quarantine yourself, or Big Papa Bear Hogan is going to quarantine you in jail, where apparently social distancing will take on a whole new meaning. He said, "Quote: Ben Henderson talks to you. Take two." All right. It says, "Be a hero and stay home," says Hogan. "Unless you're homeless or in a domestic squabble with someone, then you're excluded from the executive order. Therefore, your options appear to be stay home, watch Showgirls or some other movie, get in touch with your own feelings, and be a hero. Or get into an argument, avoid violence, and walk around homeless searching for their essential drugs, apparently." I'd like to know what you guys think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to criticize the show, whatever you want to talk about. I'm here for you guys. If you guys want a subject for me to talk about, just let me know. Hopefully, I've reduced the number of Valerie Fletcher. I probably did. She's probably going to comment on it a little bit later. And that's a not a And take care, everyone. Be safe and Godspeed.